Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer, it is time for some Path of Exile, and today I wanted to level my currently level 74 3 times Ascended, so not Uberlab Ascended, Trickster, Fireball Ignite character, and I wanted to test out what the Blighted maps are like for doing this. So here's a tier 2 Blighted map, an Armory, which is a map that might be interesting with the Blight setup, I haven't tried it. You'll notice that I've just thrown 3 of the very cheapest oil on it, to make it 30% reduced monster movement speed, but more importantly, plus 15% pack size for that. So without anything further to do, I'm just going to start this and see how we go. You'll notice I'm extremely squishy. That's because I'm still using dumpster tier gear, except for... Oh! Thanks, Cassia, for your song. Except for this Skin of the Loyal, which is really good, but the rest of it's all shit. So, here we go, let's get this started. Now, I will be building building towers as well as fighting things myself, but my first priority is going to be to get a max Empower tower that helps players. And then I'm just going to put a bunch of... I've heard that these stack, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll slow down enemies in range. And there we go, that's enough points to start. This is likely to be utter chaos, so here we go. So a lot of the idea here is that you just basically ignite one thing and then the ignites carry everything else. And of course Sister Cassia with her screams. Okay, they're going the other way now, so I have to be conscious of that. And I need some automated defenses this way. Being tier 2, everything is dying really fast. I wasn't sure how quickly they'd die. I haven't done any of these yet. And I'm buffed incredibly if I'm inside those towers there. Alright, so I'm going to get a Glacial Prison Tower up there as an extra line of defense for when I stuff up. So I need some heavy damage here. I think I need a Meteor Tower for them. Exile. 20% of a level so far. Get a couple of Meteor Towers up as a... as a sort of last resort when I screw up.
Exile.
Oh shit. That sound is always terrifying. You can just watch on the mini-map, you'll just see that everything melts when it gets near the where a fireball strikes one enemy. That's the ignite proliferation. And that allows me to focus on bosses like that guy Sharnath there. If I had another player in the instance, I'd have them be creating more towers. So at this point, it's just a formality to finish off all the mobs. There's no more spawning, though I do still need to kill everything that's left. And I think I still need to protect the thing at the center. I think I may have completed it now. Have I? Legitimately not sure. Let's just quickly spend some resources for the challenge, including building towers I've never built before. Oh, there we go. And now let's just try and ascertain what's happened. Ah, there they are. There's some stuck at the start. Okay, there we go. That's completion. And now let's do some looting. I have to drop a lot of this shit on the ground. I'm running a very strict filter at the moment, but it's probably not strict enough. So, I got 0.6 of a level, a 250 million XP an hour, so it's less than delving at this level, but not much less. Certainly going to be more than typical mapping would be. Oh, that's right. I need to overall filter and pick up the veiled items too. Do loot your veiled items. They add up, unlike these shitty uniques that I shouldn't be looting. Crafters that are trying to unveil everything will... Crafters that are trying to unveil everything will then go through those veiled items for you. They'll buy them. Ooh! So this is going to be pretty hard to appraise. There's just a lot of garbage here. Oh. Okay. So much stuff on the ground here. I shouldn't really be holding Alt at all. It's just makes the game unstable. That's a bad unique, isn't it? I don't know what it is, actually. You can tell here how many I've got still to claim. Oh, I've just done it again. I've clicked Alt, out of habit. I do need to do it around these anythings, though. See, these 5 and 7% ones I'm not going to bother picking up. Those Harbinger chests were so much better in Synthesis than they are now. Unfortunately, they're just not very impressive here. And it looks like... Ah, here we are. Knew there was just a little bit more still here. Okay, that's an incursion drop, and it's a terrible one, so it can stay there. Oh, let's just pick up the better bases if I got room, which I don't. I'm not coming back in for bad bases, so... Alright, that's it. Let's go out and vendor up and see what we got out of that. But in terms of XP, the actual part where I was mapping, it was 250 million per hour, which doesn't come close to just grinding delves, but it's also not terrible. These are all common tier uniques. That's a... Is that Legion now? Or no, it's not. Black Gleam. A couple of jewels, which cold damage over time... Area damage, weapon damage. Nah, that doesn't. Does only two prop jewel, and this one has. Yep, doesn't have any synergy on it. Okay, so and then we got one more jewel there. Damage over time, double attack speed. Yeah, that's actually a good jewel. That's a very good jewel for Viper Strike. Is it Viper Strike or damage over time, dual wielding, attack speed, double attack speed? Yeah, that's a really, really good jewel. That may actually be an exalt to someone that's playing Viper Strike. So, that's a Blighted Map experiment, and definitely was worth my while doing. There's a reason that these, that these are worth some money, these maps. They're worth doing, and obviously they'll get better as you do higher tiers. However, from an XP per hour perspective, they can't match the XP you can get out of delving as far as I can see. And then of course there's things above delves as well, breach stones and the like. So I'm happy with it. If you got any questions or comments, definitely fire away below. Otherwise, have a good one.